Guys, welcome back to 5 Things We Learnt. Welcome back to another episode. After our 5th Premier League game of the season. 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat to Manchester City. Better start than last season. We're sitting in 5th place. Could have been 4th if Manchester City could have gotten a victory from the Arsenal game. But hey, only a point off the top 4 so far. Closer than we ever got to top 4 at any point before May last season. But hey, everyone wanted to throw their toys out of the pram after 1 loss to the 4-Peters Manchester City. Ain't it a funny old world, guys? Big up to every single one of you. We finally dunked on West Ham at home. That's the first time we've ever done that with fans. Apologies for the lateness because I'm still recovering from the night out after that victory. Shout out to Matt Dav, shout out to all the others, but long night. But it is good to be back. Big up to every single one of you. What a game. And it's good to see us continue to build up momentum after the the late winner away at Bournemouth. It's our third away win of the season. I think our 5th in the Premier League in a row, which is the first time we've done that since Tuchel was in charge. And we were onto them from the start. Jadon Sancho bags an assist within 4 minutes, kills off all the United hate watchers. We get a second very early on. We are all over West Ham. Not just like first 30 minutes or everything. It was literally all Chelsea and we were just frying these men alive. The second goal was just a beautiful team play. Caicedo into Enzo. No, Enzo into Caicedo. Caicedo into Jackson. And Nicholas Jackson, one-on-one with the keeper, showed composure. This man used the outside of his foot to score. That's it. That's an even better level of composure than what we've seen from him before. And this was what was going to be my first point. Nicholas Jackson was so heavily scapegoated after the Bournemouth game. Everyone's like, oh, I want to drop Jackson. Jackson's poor. Jackson isn't good enough. Oh, why do we still have Nicholas Jackson and we think we're going to achieve everything? How about we stop being reactionary over 1 game? How about that? Because Nicholas Jackson's problem, if we want to call it for what it is, it's just consistency. That's it. Like, for every West Ham match, like, there will be a Bournemouth match somewhere across the line. And where he needs to improve on is always providing a performance like West Ham. But he's always capable of a game like that too. And if anything, like, he's had more good performances than bad performances this season. The fact that we were ripping into him so heavily after 1 game, and a game that we won as well, by the way, was ridiculous. It was utterly ridiculous. Like, Nkunku's the better finisher than Jackson. Like, fine, we can all agree on that one. He's probably the best finisher in the squad. As an all-round striker, though, like, I feel like Jackson just offers you a bit more in terms of like the overall link-up play and in terms of the strength, the ability to be a focal point too. I've always said I think Nkunku plays at his best when he's playing behind the striker. And we even tried to use him like that in the second half too. It looked like João Felix when he came on played furthest forward and Nkunku was playing in behind him. And I don't even think Nkunku was that bad when he came on. Not any big moments, like still nothing to even really talk about too much anyway. But that doesn't mean he had a bad game. If there was nothing negative to come up with, then nothing negative. But in terms of Nicholas Jackson, 2 well-taken goals. Great link-up play. A brilliant performance as well. Bagged an assist for Cole Palmer in the second half too. Straight off the start of the second half. I think it was a minute or 2 after the game. And yeah, Palmer did have a quiet showing in this match. I think West Ham targeted him a lot more. But this is where the beauty of having Jadon Sancho in the team comes in. Because, okay, you want to negate Cole Palmer's influence in the game. Fine. Jadon Sancho will get more of the ball. Jadon Sancho can play on the touchline. He can play more centrally. He isn't just going to give you one type of take on. He is a different level. And he just had the same level of football again today. Shout out to Jadon Sancho, man. This is looking to be another shrewd transfer. And hell, if we talk about another shrewd transfer, Tosin. We need to talk about Tosin. Because this guy might be breaking the Cole Willian-Fofana centre-back partnership. And you know me, I've said so many times on this channel, pick a back two and stick to it. Pick a back two and stick to it and let them build within each other. Let them develop an understanding and all of that. If Tosin always can continuously play like that, with that sort of imposing nature in duels, with his line-breaking passes, yo, like there's going to be a little bit of a selection headache at the back as well. And these are the headaches that you want to have. Who's playing up top? I don't know. We have so many options. Who's playing at the back? I don't know. We have so many options. Who's playing in the wings? I don't know. We've got so many options. Tosin and Colwill were very, very good. The pair of them. This was going to be another point for me. Tosin and Colwill were spectacular. And Colwill's just keeping up his performances. But Tosin came in and bossed it. Fofana, like, he was playing on the right. You're going to have bad moments in that game. Somerville did him a couple times. My only thing with Fofana is stop the shirts pulling. Stop the shirt pulling. We were lucky not to get a penalty early, and then he did it again, and we got a free kick. So, let's not do it. Less of that. Please, please, less of that. But overall, a great defensive performance as well. Now, the fourth point, Moises Caicedo. For the price tag, guys. He's not playing well for the price tag. Have you seen that? No one's talking about the price tag anymore. And all he's doing is delivering the same performance as he did last season. Moises Caicedo is the best midfielder in London. He is the best midfielder in this city. Miss me with your Basmati Rice, man who if he would go for a piss it would go backwards. Miss me with Thomas Partey, his legs are still in 2020. Miss me with Madders, or whatever his name is. Miss me with Bisshead in that Tottenham team as well, and Paddy Power Paqueta. Moises Caicedo is the best midfielder in London, and it's about time people start giving him his plaudits. This guy was everywhere, breaking up play like a prime N'Golo Kante. This was probably they probably don't even crack his top 5 performances for Chelsea, because his consistency for us this year has been spectacular. And I mean that from last season as well, when he had to sweep up 40 yards of space by himself in that disgusting Pochettino system. And it's just good to see him finally starting to get his flowers. No more the price tag, he's not performing well and the club aren't where they should be after spending that money. Shut up! Tell me about his performances or don't talk to me about him at all. Shout out to Caicedo. Enzo as well, much better performance too. Some bad moments, but much more good moments in this one than what we've seen in the last few games. Keep improving, keep developing. Final point. I hope everyone can stop crying now. I hope everybody can stop feeling disconnected to this football club because, oh, we sold Gallagher. Oh, we sold Chalobah. Oh, we're going back to stage 1 of the process under a new manager. How many times I told you that the process didn't just involve one coach and it was about developing the entire team as a whole? But man, we're like, oh, if we sack Pochettino, we got to go right back to stage 1 under a new manager. Well, guess what? Stage 1 looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Stage 1 looks pretty good. I'm actually enjoying Chelsea games. I'm actually excited to watch this football club. I'm actually excited to talk about this football club. I'm not thinking, we play again. I'm thinking, hey, bring on the next one. Bring Brighton to the bridge. Bring them to the bridge. I look forward to it. Nottingham Forest next. I look forward to that as well. Barrow, Ghent, all of that. Like, number 3's coming. We're going to win the UCL, all of that. But I'm actually excited and I actually feel a little bit happy watching Chelsea again for the first time in years. And like I said all of last season, all we had to do was sack Poch. That's all we had to do. 10,000 word dissertations of what's wrong at Chelsea Football Club when it was 2 words. Maurizio Pochettino. It's all mad. But with that, I'm going to end this video before everyone starts crying about me constantly going back to last season. I will do. Because let us lose a game or draw a game, I won't hear the end of it. So when we win, I won't let you lot hear the end of it either. It is what it is. Hold that. Let me know your thoughts. Hit the likes, subscribe. And as always, up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea.